111 live videos. Is that what it says? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. 111. That's my number. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Beverly. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Mary. Hi, Steph. Yes, my day's going well. How about you? The eclipse is eclipsing. Like, you have no idea. I mean, maybe you do. I shouldn't speak for anybody. Hi, Fareed. How are you? We're going to do a general collective reading, Beverly, so we're going to see what's going on. Hi, Maria. Aloha, my friend. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody handling the eclipse energy? Hi, Jules. How are you? Hi, Shake. How are you? I feel like it's getting quite dark, actually. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. It's almost like it's going to rain. Oh, this eclipse energy, you know, it's been up and down like all day with like sun, wind, a little bit of like threat of rain earlier and then not. You had a nice snooze? Sounds good. Today I didn't get to have a nap, but oh my gosh, I went to bed so late last night. Like probably, I don't know, past 2:30 a.m. Wasn't my plan. Hi, Christy. Hi, Susan. Yeah, the weather's been the same. So I started playing around with making some videos, and that's how I ended up making the video today of Can't Fight the Moonlight, of the two people in the crowded street, and then the red cord, and then they can't like ignore each other, and I don't know. I was up to like literally like 2:30 in the morning, like playing around with making videos. I wanted to make some videos of like Kellyisms, you know, because we have so many that we talk about, you know, trusting the process, short-term pain, long-term gain. Then I started thinking about nothing that's meant for you will ever pass you by. And then that kind of came up. So I was being creative on an eclipse at like 2:30 in the morning. So thank you for checking out that video. For those of you that watched it and liked it, appreciate it a lot. Tell me how the eclipse is going for you today. What's the current vibe? Do you have a word of the day? Do you have a sentence of the day? For me, it's like the eclipse is eclipsing. I've had some really interesting like revelations or things come to my attention today where I'm like, whoa, okay, that was from a couple of years ago, and now I'm having a better understanding, and I feel good about it actually, because it allows a cycle to close out and understanding and clarity to come through so that you can release and move forward. So Maria, you're feeling the emotional baggage resurfacing. Yeah, not surprising, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So I was just filming some videos and I thought, you know what, I'll pop on live. I still have to film the weekly reading. I haven't done that yet. And we'll see what's kind of on our way. So yeah. Words of the day, sentences of the day. If not, I'll get into the cards and we'll kind of feel it out. Hi, Sarah. That's okay, no worries. Anytime, my friend, anytime. Yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, I've had a good day. Oh, thanks, Megan. I really appreciate it. I've had a good day. You know, yesterday morning, I told you guys yesterday, I felt so irritated. Like I was so irritated, like for no reason. Like there was no reason for me to be irritated, but I was. And then I kind of snapped out of it. And then my day ended well, you know, and today I slept in as much as I possibly could. I think I didn't get up till about just before 10. And then I had my coffee, relaxed. Actually, I still would like to have a coffee right now. Maybe I'll have a decaf because I got to go to school tomorrow. I got to be careful I don't stay up too late. I can't get in the habit of staying up too late. Hi, Asan. How are you? Hi, Late. Hi, GP. So let's get into it. Let's kind of see what's going on. I've got a couple decks ready to go. Let's see. Current energy. No surprise. I saw this card earlier in this deck today when I was filming. The Judgment card is about eclipse energy because it is transformation. The light coming through, and all of a sudden, this person behind the rock got to come out. No more hiding, no more isolation. Howdy, Hector. How are you? Hi, Dana. Hi, Roseanne. Hi, Anne Marie. How are you? Oh no, I'm sorry, Anne Marie. That's really tough when somebody you've been talking to for 3 months is gone. It happens, ghosting or who knows. I'm sorry to hear that. You had a funny interaction at the grocery store. A lady came up to you. Oh my gosh, you are adorable. You are adorable, Kat. You are. Hi, Shell. This is the energy that says you can't hide anymore. No more isolation. Hi, Katie Louise. How are you? What else do we need to know? Huh. What did I say? Island, detachment, isolated. I knew it. Oh, thanks, Katie. Yeah, I found this jacket. I have this Lululemon jacket that I had tucked away somewhere. I just found it. Hi, Nick. How are you? Yep, coming out of hiding, Sarah. I get it. I know, I know, I know. But look at these cards. Look, the overwhelming messages today in the readings that I was filming. It's a lovely day, Nate. How are you? I've missed you. How are you doing, my fellow Virgo? I mean, since you're a Virgo, are you feeling the eclipse extra today? Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius placements, especially. Oh, thank you. My lipstick, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Yeah, I went and I bought a bunch of Wet and Wild because you know how I like it. Wet and Wild. This is 531C. I think it's called like Cool Breeze or something like that. Or Breeze. Who knew sweats are your best fit? Oh, I love wearing sweats. Sorry, Mike, I think I didn't say hi to you. I apologize. I meant to. I hope I did. Yeah, you're a Pisces rising, so you're feeling it, Sarah. You're not old, Nate. You're not old. Nate, I'm older than you. Who you calling old? Thank you, Roseanne. I appreciate it. You got to get it? Yeah, it's Wet and Wild. It's called Breeze. It's one of my favorites. There's like a frosted pink one, and then there's a frosted pink one, and then there's this one, which is Breeze. Yeah, it's like a metallic, you know? So, anyways. We're coming out of isolation. Something is sort of like, pulling us out of old energy. I don't think that's true, Nate. I don't think that's true at all. In the dating scene, nah. You're a catch. You are a catch. I like what Nick said. Not old, vintage or classic. I think you and Nick would be great friends, Nate, because I don't know if you know Nick. Nick's like been with me for a long time as well in the online family. I mean, Nate is an OG. Nate has been with me since like the very beginning. You two are like good friends of mine. So you don't recognize him? Oh, Nick has been with me for a long time. And I think you two would be great friends. I really do. I always have such great chats with both of you. How was the full moon spicy Zoom? It was good. It was good. That's okay, Susan. No worries. Next time, another time. Yeah, it matches my eyes and my shirt. Yeah, the lipstick does, for sure. You did feel like you needed to be out and about? Mm-hmm. That's right. Like wine and whiskey, getting better with age, Kat. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. What is the potential or the challenge? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Potential or challenge. Okay, so right now, current energy is a bit of isolation. There's the sun. Have faith. You know what's interesting? My mom went to the cemetery today to go visit my dad. And on my dad's headstone, it says, have faith. And so when I see this card, you know, having faith that everything's going to be okay, right? I do believe that, even though right now we might feel a bit isolated or things are coming to light or the eclipse is eclipsing, everything's going to be okay. Everything has a way of working out exactly the way that it's supposed to. And we can only just trust. On my headstone, see, my father has have faith. I feel like on my headstone, it's going to be like trust the process. I feel like I couldn't not, you know, after living that mantra so many years. It's been a while now, so it's going to stay with me for life, I'm sure, for eternity. So, hi, Dora. How are you? Hi, Marta. So with faith, we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's a party, it's an event, it could be a proposal, engagement, like wedding, like it's just a general good vibe, like a party, a celebration. And so right now you can either celebrate new energy or you can wallow in the old. And I definitely don't want to be in the old, I want to be in the new. And even when I made the TTP bracelet, I still have my TTP bracelets. I do. You want to be cremated, but on your urn, you want it to say no Geminis allowed. Nate, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. I know how you, I know you've told me how you feel. I think you and Nick might have a lot in common. Oh, that's really funny. That's really, really funny. You're on your way to Portugal, Dora. Amazing. Or a QR code to the cake analogy. Oh my gosh, I was filming something today and the cake analogy came up and I even referenced it. And yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Hi, Pickles. How are you? So Lisa, if you're like constantly checking, then that's going to get in the way of your abundance. Sorry, can't talk all of a sudden. Sorry, I missed that, but I'm going to, Steph, so when you say you do that every night before bed makes you sleep better, manifestation? Manifestation, possibly? I don't want to speak for anybody, but could be manifestation. Oh my gosh, Nate, you make me laugh. Nate, I haven't seen you in here in ages, but like I have to make reference. Nate just said, his urn will say destined and faded, Faded. When I first started on TikTok, I used to always say like destined and fated, Fated. And so we would always joke because he would hear me say faded. A lot of people did. They always ask me like, do you say fated? That's why I sometimes like enunciate. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Nice to see you. Yeah, every night, Dora? Yeah, every night is manifestation. Every night. Oh my goodness. You guys are so funny. I'm wearing Wet n Wild. I am. Yeah, Wet n Wild lipstick. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Never wait, Lisa. Waiting on anybody or anything is just going to keep you waiting. Never stop. Never stop. You manifest you manifest often, Nate. I believe it. Yeah, I'm doing a general collective reading, Chris. How are you feeling? Today we're having a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Now you're a Capricorn, so let's see. Oh, I don't know your chart. So you might feel it in other placements of your chart. Great advice last time. I'm so glad, Chris. I'm so glad. I do, Nick. Yeah, my mother, yeah, she is. That's funny. You know what I'm manifesting? Do you, Steph? Do I want to know? What rumors are we starting about my manifestations? Oh my goodness. For my birthday is next week, next Friday. Which is crazy to even imagine, you know? So, all right. Oh, I forgot your mom's a Gemini and your dad a Virgo. That's right. Anybody with Pisces placements is definitely feeling it today. Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Sarah's asking, is his car in the driveway? You know I say it all the time. Is the car in the driveway? Is the car in the driveway? If the car's in the driveway, okay. If the car's not in the driveway, well. Oh, that's right. So me and your dad have the same birthday. Is that interesting? Both cars are in the garage, says Nate. Love it. Love it. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Yeah. I mean, I'll have a good birthday. I mean, to me, it's almost like any other day, to be honest with you. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it. Hi, Jen. How are you? All right. What should we focus on today? Air energy, thoughts, communication. How many of you have had deep thoughts? September 6th, your dad's birthday? Just celebrated. September 6th is the anniversary of my father. Oh, that's interesting. I guess, you know, the Apple, I was gonna say the Apple lady, I don't wanna say her name, she heard us. Where did that come from though? What device? I have no idea. I'm good, Jen. Well, that was interesting. Thoughts, speaking of communication. Yeah, Geminis are air signs. There you go, Kara, you're right. Yeah, that was random. That was really random. Technology is being whack. It is, I agree. Deep thoughts for the day, communication. I've definitely had a lot of thinking today. Like I was mentioning earlier, I had some sort of like information that came through about something. And it gave me such perspective. And this is going back now, at least a couple of years, where now all of a sudden it's like, oh, wow, like I get it. And it's good in a way because it closes out a cycle, you know? I mentioned my dad. Yeah, my dad passed away September 6th, 2022. So could be pickles, could be. Hi, Sean. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your comment. I'm on 3 platforms at once. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on TikTok. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, my cat, like imagine all these things. Like my cat passed away last week, my dad's anniversary, the eclipse, going back to school teaching. Oh my goodness. A whole bunch of things, really. It's been an interesting time, but it's been good. It's been good for me in a lot of ways because all of this testing is putting me on the right path, you know, continually. Hi, Tamir, how are you? And Nate's birthday. Yes, yes, exactly. It always makes me stronger. You know, I talked about this today in a reading that I was filming, you know, and I've said it to you guys many times, and that is manifesting the better. My life has gotten better because I've been working consistently at making changes. Things don't miraculously fall out of the sky. You know, like people don't come into your life just out of nowhere, right? And they're so amazing. I mean, yes, they are amazing, of course, but the reason why people come in who are amazing is because you become more amazing. You work on yourself. I get better, they get better. My life improves because I'm constantly working on myself. I'm not afraid to keep going and keep trying. I can't stay stuck. I just can't. It's not in me to do so. Chris, that's, you know what, as a Capricorn, that's hard for you because there's a general fear of moving forward, right? I mean, that's the body part that Capricorns are ruled by is the knees. That's why they tend to have bad knees because they're so regimented. And there's nothing wrong with being organized and regimented. Yeah, you understand. I mean, like I said, you and I go way back. And I think that probably even when we were in high school, you probably were regimented too. I mean, I always find this curious. Like, were you already thinking about your goals and like money and like work at a young age? Because that wouldn't surprise me. Hi, Susie. How are you? You consistently pivot regardless of your stubborn Cap. Oh, you're a Capricorn too, Steph. There you go. Yeah. Am I happy about the information I received today or clarification? Yeah, in the end. I mean, I wouldn't say it was comfortable, but at the same time, it wasn't bad. It was good in the sense that it could sort of like shift something in me. By age 5, you were already thinking about it. Yeah, so Chris, you were. That checks out. I remember you being like a studier in the sense of like when we had like, didn't we like study for French? Like you came over to my house to study for French. Was it French? I don't even know. Or was it something else? Maybe in university. Maybe not high school, but university. Yeah, you. Oh my God. What were we studying for? Do you remember? I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, like my student with 4 jobs at 15 years old, Nick. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my hair. Sorry, I've got like cat fur in my hair is like all over me right now. Um, no, 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 Steph. No, no, no. It wasn't like that. It was actually like, I know, I don't think it was French. It must have been something like, oh, it was a French test. So it was a French. Okay, you remember because I remember you coming over to my house, but I don't remember what we were studying for, whether it was high school or whether it was university. Were you in French in university? Anyways, it's like funny. It's like when you're catching up with somebody that you knew, like, I don't know, what, like almost 30 years ago, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, you were so bad at it. No, I don't remember. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But that's funny, Chris. My goodness. That's like forever ago. Who's going to Kelly's house now? Zen, don't start any rumors of anybody coming to my to my house. You know what's funny? I had to tell a neighbor of mine, a lovely neighbor of mine. I said, "Listen, if you join me on live, they're going to say things. My online family is going to say things. They're going to make up rumors. They're going to talk about me returning a glittery massage gun to my neighbor's mother." It was so embarrassing. It was so, the maintenance crew, I said, oh my God, they're gonna talk about my plumber and they're gonna say things like, cleaning the pipes. And I'm like, oh my God. And I told the plumber, I said, before you follow me on Instagram, just so you know, they're gonna make up things that are not true. I have to tell everybody, do not believe any of these things. I know you've been quiet lately. Zen and Mike are the source of these rumors that like to stir the pot. I know. For years, Dora, for years. So, Nate, you're going to visit me? Nate, we've talked about this. I would love for you to come and visit me. I'm going to come to Florida one day and visit you. Hi, Jose. How are you? Oh, man. Are you, Nate? Nate's going to ask me to put my hair in a ponytail because he knows I don't wear a ponytail. I know, Carrie. I want to meet you too. Carrie's like my soul sister. And I love that you're here with Nate as well. You guys are like my OG, my original people. Right? I'm well, Jose. How are you doing with this eclipse energy? A study hall at Kelly's house. Can you imagine? What are we going to study? Cards? Cards? Oh, I'm going to wear a ponytail for you, Nate. Oh, man. I never wear my hair in a ponytail. Even when when I ran like a 10K like marathon, walk, I didn't wear my hair in a ponytail. When I did Mud Hero, I did not wear my hair in a ponytail at all going through that mud. But maybe for you, Nate. Maybe for you. Maybe for you. Let's see. Okay, so air energy. The Fool, trusting and taking a leap of faith. We're ready for new beginnings. Big blueberries. We like thick blueberries. My Uber driver, as you all know, asked me if I wanted thick blueberries or regular blueberries. Now, I will take the thick berries. Thank you very much. You know. Maybe just for a second. Maybe just for a second, Nate. But yeah, I don't want to wear my hair in a ponytail, the whole time. And a bunch of 48 bananas, Jose. They really thought I needed some extra banana. And then remember when they brought me the carrots? They brought me like 3 packages of carrots. Oh my goodness. I think so too, Jen. I think so too. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Dana, thicker the better. Yeah, what do you do with 48 bananas? I mean, don't answer that. I know you'll answer that very easily. You bought blueberries the other day. They were the size of quarters. I do love large blueberries. I'm not gonna lie. If I had a choice, I would always pick the larger blueberries. But it was funny that he used the word like thick blueberries, and I was like, who says that? Yeah, a trip down the produce aisle. We all know. Hi, Laura. How are you? All right, let's take a look at the recent past. The star, healing, blessings, wishes coming true. Yeah, we're on a healing journey. They do, Roseanne. I really do believe they do. Let's see what else. Waterfall, persistence. Absolutely. You've got to persevere when it comes to your healing journey. You never give up. Have a banana party. I mean, like, okay, what do you do? Like, make banana bread? Like, how much banana bread? I love banana bread, but like, how much banana bread can I eat by myself? You know? Dana, Dana, I love that, but I won't. But I won't repeat. And Sarah, you're funny. You were on the same. You were on the same page as Dana. It's rather appealing. Absolutely. Banana splits. Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. Strength position is the Five of Pentacles. Does somebody feel kind of left out in the cold right now? Or in like negative thinking? Meaning there is some isolation right now, obviously, right? So, you know, somebody might be feeling that isolation, maybe from somewhere else. Nate said, call me Bananas Foster. Nate, I've missed your sense of humor. Honestly, I've missed your sense of humor. We need you in here more, Nate, seriously. We need that sense of humor, that Virgo sarcasm that you have. Yeah, banana bread does freeze well. You do feel left out, Bodini? I'm sorry to hear that. You're keeping distance from that friend who betrayed you. Yeah, Jen, I totally get it. Let's see. Oh, lightning, breakthrough, eclipse energy. You're trying to perk up more? Yeah, Nate, you got this. Don't worry. There's going to be a breakthrough. I definitely feel it. I mean, the eclipse energy is going to follow us through the next few weeks because we have the new moon solar eclipse happening in like 2 weeks. Now, that's what's everybody going to talk about now, right? It's going to be the next phase of eclipse energy. I feel like it's funny how the light is now shining through here. Now I'm going to get all this brightness on my face. Yeah. And I kind of hate that when it does that, but at the same time, I don't have a choice. I sit here in this lighting. Oh, all I see is like a reflection too. It's hard for me to even see the screen. Let's see, near future. Ace of Pentacles, a tangible new beginning, new home, new job, new relationship. There's something new coming our way. It goes with the angel wings. It does, yes. You know what's funny? I happened to catch a little bit of my live the other day. And as I scrolled through it, I saw like a moment of like an orb. I saw something like fly past and I was like, holy, I hadn't seen that in a while. It's been raining for 2 days. I'm having a glow up over here, I guess. Nate, I just told the story about the towel moment recently to my neighbor about when I was in Italy and had to climb through the window in the towel after I locked myself in the bathroom. And then I was on a balcony in front of all these people on a busy street. That was my towel moment. Bring it on, Christy. Exactly, exactly. Aw, thanks, Mike. Reciprocity, equal giving and receiving in balance. Well, that's what we want, right? We need that. Hi, Jalapa, how are you? Okay, suggested energy, definitely the new, en français, new energy. Let's see, suggested approach, Four of Wands, 1111, brand new beginnings. Ascension, allow the portal to open up, you know? So, hi, Heart of Gold, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay, what else do we need to know? So 1111, and we have lifeblood, water. Go with the flow. Nothing has to be decided today. Just go with the flow. See where it takes you. What other choice do we have? I'm well, thank you. Hi, Brazilian. Nice to see you. I'm a sparkling vampire right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, be careful. It's my Mars and Scorpio. Watch out. Hi, Timothy. How are you? What do you need to know? King of Pentacles. Earth energy again. Slow. Because we all know Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns are very slow moving. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have abundance. It's the slowest moving king in the deck. But ultimately, we're going to have our harvest in the end. Hi, Candy. How are you? Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. There's the nourishment. There you go. There's the harvest. We're harvesting some wheat over here. Aw, Mish, thank you. How are you, my friend? How are you feeling? I know what you're going to say. You're going to say my dad's line, with my hands. All right. Let's see. Hope and or fear. Hi, Michael. Hope and or fear. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can't see. Maybe I have to move back. I don't know. Oh, I'm going. I shouldn't complain that there's sunshine. It's just that it's going to really blind me over here. I'm blinded by the light. Hope and or fear is healing, Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenation. No, I said wheat. Wheat, Zen. I said harvesting wheat. W-H-E-A-T, wheat. But I mean, you can harvest whatever you want to harvest. Hola, how are you? Yeah, I shouldn't complain about the light. That is true. Shine bright like a diamond. I like that. I like that. I'm well, Mish. The eclipse is eclipsing. The eclipse is eclipsing. Ah, the cave. Sorry for the giggle. I saw this card in the readings that I was filming today, like nonstop. And there's an initiation happening. There's an initiation. You had a 6-hour nap. Wow, good for you, Mish. Good for you. Okay, I feel like I have to lean back a little bit here. The probable outcome, walking away from things that no longer serve you. Well, couldn't get more eclipsey than that. Going towards things that are destined and fated for you. And there's the diamond. We just said it. Shine bright like a diamond. Can't make that up. Number 11, radiance. Well, there we go. There's the message. I'm radiating this light right now. Right? Crazy. Beautiful, beautiful diamond. Well, my friends. Hi, Marcos. How are you? Pressure makes diamonds. Also your birthstone. Amazing. You've seen a lot of 11? Oh, yeah, your nail color was number 11? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. It's just that I'm blinded by this sunlight right now. Well, I better get going, everybody. I've got the weekly reading to film, so check that out. And yeah, I hope you're having a great eclipse. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I will try. Tomorrow I have a staff meeting after work, and then I have a session. So we'll see what's going on. Thank you for your time as always, Nate. I'm so glad you're here. It means a lot to me. Thanks, Kathy. Have a good week as well. Thanks, Heart of Gold. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Jose. Have a wonderful dinner too. What are you having for dinner tonight? Thanks, Dana. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, DR. Thanks, Kat. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, Mike. Thanks, Bodini. Thanks, Roseanne. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Tamara. Thank you, Jane. Hi, Athena. Thanks, Zen. Thanks, Zen, for the, yeah, gotta love a good staff meeting. Thanks for the rumors, Zen. Thanks, Janine. I appreciate it so much. You're having ribs with baked potato. Nice. I love ribs. Thanks, Katie Louise. Thanks, Susie. Thanks, Brazilian Angel. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mish. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Merci. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it so much. See, Chris, you did learn French. You did. It stuck with you all these years. All these years. Thanks, Christy. And Caroline, absolutely. Your dad's always with you. Because I know my dad's always with me. So if he's with me, then yours is with you. Take care, Nick. I appreciate it. I'm going to have a coffee as well. I'm going to have a decaf coffee right now. Will I come on live in sunglasses and ponytail? Yeah, no, I don't even wear sunglasses, if you can imagine. I mean, I do, but I don't. I look good in sunglasses, but I don't wear them. Thanks, Kara. Well, someday, Zen, someday. Okay. Thanks, Frederick. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Dana. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are amazing. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good night. Thanks, Holly. Take care. Okay, bye. Okay, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will talk to you all very soon. I appreciate you all. Take care.